Kirsten, kind of a big day today for the folks who have been involved in many different agencies working, trying to resolve the agreements with the Department of Justice and the university's case, the Department of Education, about sexual assaults. I know you were there in the audience. What was your impression of what happened?
Peter, this really is a day to celebrate. I think the Department of Justice called this event together to congratulate the Missoula Police Department for their amazing effort towards revamping their investigation of sexual assault cases. They have worked tirelessly for 2 years now and even longer than that, and I think this day was all about celebrating their success.
Now, the other thing, too, is that it was brought up that your office has very specifically worked with the police department in creating new avenues of cooperation and communication, right?
We have, we have, Peter. The communication between the Missoula Police Department and our office has substantially improved throughout the process of implementing this agreement. We meet with the detectives of the SBU on a weekly basis. We've opened up our daily staff meetings to law enforcement so that we can talk with them. We have much better communication with victims as well as a result of implementing the agreement. I just think things are a lot better already. We have some work to do, and we're continuing to look at gaps in the process, but I think today was all about the police department. Captain Collier has really taken on an amazing challenge and met that challenge.
You bet. Now, I understand the county attorney's office came in about a year and a half late into this whole agreement business, so admittedly, obviously, you've got a ways to go, but I'm assuming that the relationship between you and the Department of Justice is cordial and getting better.
We've got a pretty good relationship with the Department of Justice. I've been working with one of their civil rights attorneys. We work with our Montana Attorney General's office several times a week in working on this agreement, since they're the ones who are directly supervising the implementation. But we have a real cordial and productive relationship with the Department of Justice as well. We had the consultant and lunch in our office for 3 days last week, just providing a hands-on workshop for our SBU, working through some difficult cases, talking about trial strategies and how we can just improve the overall process. That was productive as well.
Perfect. All right. Now, can I ask you one more quick question?
Sure.
One of the questions that was asked from the media was that the number of reports of sexual assault have increased dramatically. From what I understand, that was the question anyway. And the question was, how about prosecutions? Are they following suit? So that's your department in the county attorney's office. Where does that stand right now? Are you seeing more successful prosecutions and closer looks at cases?
I can tell you this, Peter. We are looking very carefully at the data and looking for gaps in that. But the other thing is, I just think it's too early to tell any significant trends in prosecution. We'll continue to work with the police department and work with the Attorney General on that. And as soon as we get some identifiable trends, we're going to make a point to share that with the public, but right now it's just too early to call.